Hi everyone, I'm going to make another video today. Today it's about the left are now wanting quotas of having more diversity in the news and on TV. Well, on SBS and the ABC here in Australia, they already have a lot of diversity already. They have people from different backgrounds and different sexual orientations already working for those companies. I know that on the ABC they already have a few homosexual journalists on there, and male and female, and they already have basically diversity throughout the ABC. But they do show a lot of early morning people who are just only white people. But SBS has a diversity too. They have, Indigenous people there. They have Islamic people there. They have people from different backgrounds working there as well, even behind the scenes. You don't see them, but they do work there. So, why is the left wanting to control all this PC stuff by having all this sort of stuff happen? Having a quota, basically saying, you're not allowed to have too many white people on TV all the time, at all. We don't want to be white hosts and all this, but the problem is on TV, on those other TV networks, is the advertising. That's why they have certain people on TV, is because they're trying to get advertising revenue out of it, basically. They talked about this last night in Q&A with, Hamish McDonald and all those people. So they had an Indigenous person on there and, all this sort of stuff. Susan Carland even talked about it the other day, and she's a convert to Islam as well, or a revert they call them, to Islam. And she thinks it's wrong that there's not diversity as much as what they want. There's a little Islamic girl last night on Q&A saying that she wanted to be a journalist when she was older, and she's in year 8 at high school at the moment, But, over in the United States and the UK, and in New Zealand, they already have more diversity on their TV networks than you would think. And we in Australia seem to be behind the curb a little bit with the way that sort of stuff is shown. We could change, we need to change, but morning TV networks are always after revenue, and the revenue that they're after is to have, basically white people only, and only white presenters, because, the conservative white Australian family watches Sunrise, or watches the Today Show, so basically they want all Australian people, all white Australian people, basically. So I know that Fox Sky News didn't talk about this last night, but it is a problem that the left are wanting. They're wanting all this sort of stuff, all this PC stuff, basically. Political correctness and all that sort of stuff. They're trying to change the way we view things and the way we access things as well. There's going to be new laws apparently for Google and YouTube here in Australia to make it more fairer than unfair for, small businesses and stuff like that can't get the advertising or stuff like that they want on social media or through social media without paying too much for it, or with other big corporations getting most of it. Australians pay billions and billions of dollars per year to corporations like Google and YouTube and stuff all the time. So they just want to make it more fairer by having more fairer laws, basically, for it, that govern around social media. So that's what the government's trying to do at the moment. But, big news corporations are always the ones that come out on top. They don't allow smaller channels or smaller networks or smaller businesses or smaller news organisations or independent news organisations speak the truth on certain matters, and I feel that's an injustice as well with the media as well.